Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this Sunday's episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Brody. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. If you guys are watching, we really appreciate all you do. Please tell your mothers Happy Mother's Day from Just Another Year Chicago. We really hope that they have a great day. Plenty of mimosas, plenty of golf, plenty of brunch, whatever they're doing. We hope they got plenty of it. But today, we're here to talk about the Chicago Bears rookie training camp that happened from Friday to today on Mother's Day. So these guys' mothers are very proud of them for all that they're doing, especially practicing on their special day. Hopefully they take them out to a nice dinner. But the Chicago Bears held their rookie mini camp for the drafted and undrafted rookie free agents. And man, this group looks awesome so far. There were a lot of big plays that happened at camp, a lot that we haven't seen from these guys since they played in college, and the future looks very bright for this young group of guys for the Chicago Bears. If you're talking also to offensive coordinator Luke Getsy, the Bears' new offensive coordinator, on Justin Fields, Velus Jones Jr., or pretty much anything in general, this guy is hyped up about working for the Bears and what is next for this franchise. Something that we haven't felt from the offense in a very long time, especially from the Matt Nagy era. But anyway, besides that, we're talking positively. We're here to do that. The Bears also began signing some of their draftees from this recent draft. There's still some that do need to be signed, but usually and it's not any of the early guys, but usually it's their agents trying to get as much money out of it as possible, respectfully so. So stay tuned. No one's holding out yet. Thank goodness, but let's hope that doesn't happen. We're very excited to share with you the news from this weekend. We have a lot of it, but before we begin, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Stupid Car Tray. Tired of your pizza topping sliding, office coffee distracting you while driving, grease and other stains getting on your seat, or you're just enjoying a game on the couch and don't want to lean over? Look no further than the Stupid Car Tray. Visit www.stupidcartray.com and use discount code J16 to get 16% off your entire order. Link in the description. And now, Stupid Car Tray has cup and mug holders. Yes, they have both. You can never have too many cup holders in your car. Arguably, it is the greatest thing ever to have more cup holders. The Stupid Car Tray allows you to be able to have space for your Slurpees, Hydro Flask, Yetis, and more to be safe and secure during your ride. Use code JAY16, that is J16 at checkout, to get 16% off your entire order. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the Bears rookies that stood out during training camp this past weekend. There was a bunch of them. There's no doubt about it. 16 undrafted free agents on top of 11 drafted guys. A little bit crazy. Do the math. That's 27 players. But let's start off with Kyler Gordan, Dominique Robinson, and JT Carter being able to show the big ability, potential to play and start for this franchise. So let's start with Gordan. Started off a little bit rough on Friday. Reportedly, the first day he was dealing with cramps and was in and out of drills. But come Saturday, this guy was no joke. Cramps, never heard of him. The beautiful day in Chicagoland, absolutely. This guy was bunny hopping his way through practice, showing off a 37-inch standing vertical, intercepting balls. I mean, it was like he was floating through air. Definitely can dunk a basketball. No doubt about that. And it was a great drill because it was showing interceptions over potentially overthrown balls and showing that he is a true ball hawk. This guy is absolutely no joke. I don't know how he fell to the second round because he is looking very good so far. Something we've missed for a very long time, arguably, unfortunately, over the last couple seasons. But 2018, it's looking like it's coming back with this guy. Then let's go to Dominique Robinson a little bit. He looks like an absolute beast in a very strong backup for the Chicago Bears. He was blasting through drills, blasting past offensive linemen, which, okay, everyone's going to have their shining moments, which there are some offensive linemen shining moments we're going to hit on. But he was looking really good. And we needed to have an extra edge, like for at least for, when Travis Gibson and Robert Quinn are a little bit more tired. We need a young guy to come in there with length. And this guy brings that. He has got great off the ball speed, able to get into the backfield. His length as a whole, again, being 6'4", is no joke. And he kind of is built like Leonard Floyd. And I saw that over Bears Twitter, and I was like, oh, Leonard Floyd again. Look what Leonard Floyd did when he got into the right system that worked for him. And that's what defensive coordinator Alan Williams, who gets emotional when he talks about working for the Chicago Bears, because that's how excited he is. Just want to put that out there. Love Alan Williams already so far. But look what happens when you put a guy in the right system that works for him. Leonard Floyd had double-digit sacks his first year with the LA Rams, and now he has a Super Bowl ring. So just putting that out there, want to make that very clear that, it didn't work out in Vic Fangio's defense, but also he was just focused on making Khalil Mack an absolute monster and living up to the hype. So, which he did. There's no doubt about it. Love Khalil Mack. definitely not talking poorly about him at all. Hope that didn't come off the wrong way. But I'm very excited for Dominique Robinson. He's looking very strong so far. Clearly, he wants to play. And also, a lot of people are saying that he brings an awesome attitude to this team as a funny big guy, kind of like Akeem Hicks if Akeem Hicks doesn't come back. We had a great discussion post on Twitter, our Instagram, by the way. Make sure you go and follow us on Instagram to take up with all of our discussion posts. But we had a great one if we want to bring Akeem Hicks back. A lot of people have some good points and a lot of things that you don't think about, so I'd highly suggest going. But Dominique Robinson, very funny, very energetic guy, brings a lot of energy to the team from reports. He looks good on the field. He's going to make some fun in the locker room, probably going to be a strong leader for this team, at least for special teams, if not for the backup crew and the younger guys. So super, super excited for him. He's probably going to become a fan favorite as well. I can already tell. Now let's go to Carter, our newest, one of our newest offensive linemen that was drafted by Ryan Pohls. I could see him being one of the bigger steals of the draft, just from the very small footage that you've seen of him on Twitter, what people are saying about him, what coaches are saying about him, and overall just his personality. He's a character as well. Ryan Pohls went out and got some funny guys. Let me tell you that. He said that he hates losing more than he likes winning. And I was like, that makes sense. Good on you. But he just said it. Just a very funny guy. I absolutely love him so far. But I think that he also has a possibility of playing guard position, as a lot of the NFL expert analysis from the combine are saying that he is built like a guard. He played tackle in college, but having that tackle mentality as a guard is always a positive because you're definitely taking on bigger guys, more athletic guys, and that's going to help the Chicago Bears run game. So his size alone can easily win him the starting role at 6'3", 311 from Southern University. He's wearing number 69. Nice. Again, a character. This guy gets what people want. Good marketing guy. Would be a great marketing guy if the NFL doesn't work out for him. Let's talk about his ability real fast and why he would be a good guard and what he's shown in camp. Giant strong hand. I mean, like literally, I don't have big hands, so I can't really help. But this guy's got Michael Jordan type hands, just putting him out there, big bear claws, strong hands. I mean, literally, go look at them in his interview. Like when he talks, it's like, oh my God, like is that a baseball mitt on him? No, it's his hand. It's kind of freaky, not going to lie, but very strong footwork and stays with his block. That's always a plus that the Bears are looking for. And also, he has really quick off the ball snap ability to make him dangerous in run blocking schemes. Large frame and good length makes him another big guy who can absolutely mull over defenders, and we'd like to hear that. And in his senior season last year, he was second team All Southern Atlantic Conference, which is obviously a plus. I like him as a later round steal. He's going to have a chip on his shoulder. He's a character, and he signed a full contract with the Bears, so he's going to be on this team. 4-year contract. Very good. All right, let's talk about Luke Getsy. We hit on him a little bit. Very excited about our offensive coordinator from the Green Bay Packers. He's going to bring an energy to this team that we've been missing, and he's not Matt Nagy. Anything's better than that. Let's just put that out there. I could have done a better job. Just want to put that out there. But he said, he talked about 3 major subjects that have been really popping off on Twitter, and I'm sure you guys have seen it, but I'm going to reiterate it a little bit more. Luke Getsy said that rookie wide receiver Velus Jones Jr. came to minicamp in a suit and his own whiteboard. Okay, class act, love it. First day at school, kind of, want to make the good first impression with the teacher. He did that. And Getzy even said he's all business. He took great notes. He's focused. I love the way he came and his approach. Guess what? Luke Getsy, Justin Fields, and Ryan Pohls all sat in a room and said they want this guy, and this guy just made them feel even more confident in their choice. Very happy to see what's going on there. I'm hoping for the best for Velus Jones Jr. We're going to hear a lot more about him. I'm very excited about it. 4.3, 140. Come on. Quick speed. We love speed. And then another one is Getzy said, quote, "There's no one in this building that works harder than him. There's no one that cares more than him. We're off to a great start, and he's really accepted this challenge. He has been a pleasure to work with." Guess who he's talking about? Quarterback Justin Fields. That's what we love to hear. And we know that Justin Fields is going to be a hardworking guy out of the gate. He definitely does what he has to do in order to be the best player at his position. And I think that he's not only turning heads, but he's doing everything right in order to be the better player. We talked about it in our last episode on Friday, May 6th, that Justin Fields is taking the proper precautions and the proper technique changes that he has to make to be a better quarterback. And finally, this just made me want to run through a brick wall. When asked about the offense, Luke Getsy goes, quote, "This isn't my offense. This is our offense. Team guy, come on. Love it. You won me, coach. I hope that the Bears have a top 5 offense and they just absolutely stomp everyone in their way. And if they don't, this guy just made me want to run through a brick wall anyway. So quickly, just going to go through the multiple rookies that signed contracts with the Chicago Bears. Offensive lineman Braxton Jones, Dominique Robinson, who's an edge, running back Treston Ebner, center Doug Kramer, offensive lineman J-Tier Carter, and defensive back / safety Elijah Hicks, and punter Trenton Gill. Smart guy signing that contract. Get some money because we do have another punter on the roster right now. But if he's our guy, you already got your money, my guy. So with that, thank you very much for joining this weekend's recap of minicamp from Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Brody. Stay tuned for this week as we're going to have a lot more content and we have more announcements coming forward. So with that, again, all the mothers out there, please enjoy Mother's Day. Thank you for all that you guys do. Thank you very much for joining this episode of Just Another Year Chicago, and we'll see you guys next time.